everyone, you're watching Bite Me with Nicole, and today we have a quickie recipe for you, and it packs a really big punch. We're going to be making a very simple chili sauce that is spicy and delicious, and it's going to be the base of a couple of other recipes that I'm going to do later on. But you can use this chili sauce just with like a little bit of rice as a pickle, or as a dipping sauce for maybe some tempura or some samosas. I'm getting hungry thinking about this. Okay, it's really simple. We have like barely any ingredients for this. So to start with, we have 125 grams of bird's eye chili, so red bird's eye chili, and obviously you need the chili seed for this because it is a chili sauce. Alright, then we have some sugar, just some plain white sugar, and that's 50 grams of sugar, and this is to flavor the oil. This is some really beautiful fresh lemongrass that I've just cut into 2 pieces and like banged with a mortar and pestle, so it just spreads out and will infuse the oil with its flavor. Also here I have 3 tablespoons of some lovely red wine vinegar and about 5 cloves of garlic. So to start with, you're going to get your blender because that's pretty much the only step involved in this. Okay, to the blender you're going to add your chilies. Okay, so once that's all in, you're going to get some of your garlic. And now to help the chili kind of emulsify with the garlic in the blender, you're going to add some of the oil that you're going to cook the chili down in later. So this is 100 ml of just any neutral oil. Just add a little bit of it. Okay. Now before you start blending this, you're going to start heating up your oil as well at the same time. Now I would recommend that you do this on a smaller stove so it doesn't get too hot and lesser chances of you getting burnt and hating me for life. Alright, so I'm only doing this on a big stove now because it's easier for the camera. And to the oil, you're going to add your lemongrass to infuse. Alright, so you want your oil to get super hot. I'm talking like hell. Okay, Satan, hell, Lucifer, hot oil. I'm going to go and blend this and be back in like a minute. Now once your oil is super hot, please be careful. Turn down the flame a little bit if you're going to go close to it like I am right now. And you're going to pull out your lemongrass very gently and very safely. Okay, you just want the lemongrass flavor in the oil, not the actual lemongrass. So that's done, leave that there. You can hear the oil is super hot. Now I'm going to get my chili paste, which is just the chili and the garlic. Okay, so scrape down the edges of the blender, get all of your chili in. Be careful. And now immediately try and get most of the chili into that oil as soon as you can, alright? So be careful. And then get the rest of it in. Once all of your chili is in, it's going to smell so brilliant as soon as it hits the oil because everything just kind of blows up flavor wise. Okay, so just stir gently and immediately reduce the flame. Next you're going to add in your sugar, alright? And you need the sugar because otherwise it's going to be super spicy and inedible. So no matter how much you think you can manage spice, please add the sugar. And also 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar, although red wine vinegar is tastier for this. And next I have a heaped teaspoon of some lovely sea salt. Use really good quality salt for this. Don't use table salt if you can avoid it. Okay, stir, and look at that beautiful brilliant color. Now the key to this is pretty much cooking it down, alright? So you're going to let this cook for a minimum of an hour and a maximum of an hour and a half. And what you're going to do is come and check it intermittently to make sure it's not burning. So I would check it roughly every 8 to 10 minutes because it's got so much of sugar in it and the sugar may start to caramelize and stick to the bottom and you won't realize it's burning. Alright, so I'm just going to put this onto a smaller stove and let this cook down for an hour at least. So after an hour and after a lot of stirring, this is what happens to your chili sauce. Okay, it darkens considerably and it thickens. It's almost jammy in consistency because of the sugar. And you're going to let it cool and then you're going to put it into some jars and that's pretty much it. It smells so good, guys. Oh my god. And be sure to make sure when you're cooling it to take it off the stove because you don't want it to keep cooking and sticking to the bottom. So you'll get about 3 or 4 of these tiny jars. Okay, and this will easily stay for a month without going bad, because you've cooked it down for so long in the oil itself. This makes for a great dipping sauce. It's also the base of some fantastic recipes that I'm going to share with you all as well. It goes so well with seafood, with anything crispy or crunchy. Even if you mix it with a little bit of mayo and use that in a sandwich, it is fantastic. So make sure to make this, guys. Even if you don't want to do any of the other recipes, just make it and use it with your other food to enhance everything for a little bit of heat. And that's it. That's our fiery, spicy chili sauce, and it is so delicious, guys. So just make this, give it as a present to someone, because who wouldn't be happy to receive this adorable bit of chili sauce?